Oh yeah. Back in effect. Kayshawn with memesIT.com. You're in a big world of hurt if you're in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Lights out. A lot of traffic. St. Francis, Cerrillos Road. Just backed up. Looks like it got a little bit better between Siler and Richards. However, um, a lot of traffic, a lot of people on the road, a lot of water. We're happy to say we had a lot of water. So we don't. We're really excited about that. We don't get a lot of water, so uh, it's real nice. But because of it, we've had several accidents to show you, so you can see this traffic for yourself. If I can move my head out of the way. This is brought to you by New Mexico. Well, it's not brought to you. The New Mexico Department of Transportation is providing this service through their website, nmroads.com. Be careful out there. Just take it easy. Try to keep your cool and stay alive. Help somebody else stay alive. So you can see it right there. It was a little bit worse than that earlier. Maybe they finally got the lights. The authorities, the force, are doing the best they can out there. Um, they actually had a lot of accidents. They pushed some vehicles out of the way. Also trying to direct traffic. Thank you. Kudos to the force, Santa Fe's finest, for doing that. We appreciate it. A lot of hard work. A lot of people frustrated already. Traffic was already kind of stagnant, and when it comes down to big intersections and people trying to go, more accidents happen, and so on and so forth. But this is midday update. It's the 23rd May, and we had some stories that came up. Let's see, midday. Of course, eBay is trying to answer to a lot of big questions, and eBay is trying to overcome this inquiries. It's not an acquisition yet, but it's looking pretty bad for them, I gotta say. Uh, Looks like the Beats deal is going to happen. Um, a lady in a wheelchair, or maybe that's a will kick the ball out with some help from some robotic legs, sort of like Alien, the movie Alien. Uh, so if you can only imagine, with the lights out, it makes things a lot harder. But still, people are getting pulled over. Looks like we got the lights back on out there. The traffic is flowing again. That's good news, because it was all red. I couldn't wait to get back to tell you. But be careful out there. Weather's tough. Uh, we've had several people die. We had a plane crash in New Mexico, somewhere around there, in Silver City. So it's going to be a long weekend so far. We have the Memorial Day services at the National uh, Cemetery right over here. Yeah. And this is the big hill, the little walkways and driveways to get out here. And it's really cool because a lot of people wanted all this property. They can't have it though. It is a national monument, so really choice, beautiful views. Just right across at the there's a hotel over here. They have salsa dancing tonight, in case you want to know, up at the Lodge of Santa Fe. And they have a great view of that Memorial Cemetery. I gotta warn you, it's going to be busy there. If you're a social person, you're going to love it. And you can get some really good New Mexico chili, good entree, great drinks, friendly staff, and might see the mariachi there, some award-winning mariachi groups. Youth, very young, have been known to appear and play. So even get a room or have your driver take you over and check out the view. I bet if you're there before 7:30, before 8 o'clock, even then still, it's still going to be beautiful. It's a land of enchantment. But right now we got a serious slowdown all the way from the National Monument, coming in from the north, from Espanola, all the way to Cerrillos. And the force is out trying to protect the roads and help everybody. And also there is the DUI unit. So just know that, and they play shuttle in that fashion as well. However, if you get stopped or if you get popped and you don't know what to do, just follow the directions is all we can say. Just be cooperative if you can keep your cool. Just know if it's on your breath, they're taking you. You're going down. And most likely get your vehicle and all the other good stuff, maybe, allegedly. But if you do and you need to still drive and keep insurance and all that kind of good stuff, it might be your livelihood without having to pay a down payment for the Draeger system interlock. You can call Adobe Interlock and talk to Chris or Jared after the holiday weekend is over, Tuesday. If you happen to be so lucky as to cooperate fully and not get an aggravated, as soon as you don't cooperate, it can quickly become an aggravated charge, which will most likely end up, if you say the wrong word or the right words, depending on your perspective, you may not be able to bond out. So to be completely honest with you, you want to be cooperative, and if you make it through all that just fine, you want to get in touch next week with Adobe Interlock. No down payment for the Draeger system. That's a huge break. They're the only ones that I know in town that will waive the down payment because the piece of equipment costs a nice vacation. Let's just say that. That's how much it costs. And usually there's a down payment and they waive it. They take on the debt. They incur that, and take the risk. You have to fill out the paperwork and get affidavit, sign a contract, of course, with every one of those interlock providers in the state. But they will waive the usually they have a special, and they're quick, they're courteous, they're kind. Chris and Jared over at Adobe Interlock. You can reach them Tuesday at 505-438-2757, 505-438-2757. And that's Adobe Interlock. Chris Montoya will help you out, cut you a break, get you back on the road, so you can continue to be a productive citizen. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. Know that it is a holiday weekend, one of the biggest in the world. And courts don't open until Tuesday, so if you get into trouble, it could be a long weekend, and we don't want that. So we say stay sober, or while you're in New Mexico, or take your keys out and mail them, put them in the mail. FedEx, the Kinko's is still open. The concierge at your hotel or motel is still open. You can probably make a run over there. And you can mail those keys if you want to be wise. You can save yourself $5, $10, $20, $30,000, which is a lot of vacations for a very big wedding or Kanye. Do the wise thing, and either you have your choice. It's still your choice. Is America now, ninjas. This is still the USA, so you have your choice. It's up to you. I would be wise and take advantage of all the shuttles from the hotels out to Buffalo Thunder and back to Santa Fe. You got some for Sandia. You can, if you party responsibly, thank you, congratulations, you're an adult. You have the right to party on. Keep it, whatever, makes you successfully. It serves you. Party on. However, you can choose to stay sober. Is another thing. If you want to live, if you want to be prosperous, you can choose that. Choose the other thing. But you have your choices. There's dollar rides, free rides, $5 rides. It's a Memorial Day holiday. Everybody wants your patronage. You can take advantage of that. There's some apps. There's numbers you call. The bartender's your friend. If you're going to do all that, the shuttles from the hotels are free. You just have to ask. Don't worry about that. So we're storming out pretty good, Santa Fe, New Mexico. Let's take a look at the weather. We have a chance. Yeah, so some of the storms have gotten a little bit stronger, and where we're at is Santa Fe. We got one passing off on the Vegas side. Yeah, it's looking bad out there. My connection stopped. I can feel the lightning. Ride the lightning, boy. Alright. There's Embudo. Yeah. Looks like Dixon's getting some of that. There's some orchards out there. They get a lot of rain. Let's go on back. Man, I could feel that lightning. Yeah. Yeah, so we got one passing us on the east side of town. And it's not, look like a tornado down in the big city, man. What was that I saw? Oh, yeah. See that red marker right there? Purple, wrapped in green. See that? That's a classic right there. That could be a strong border. See if it wanted to get together. That's a little bit more green. I would call it. There was more green around that. I would call that. That's a nice healthy system right there. It's not too bad at all. That's a lot of rain for sure, but that's all that energy right there. That can't be too fun if you're sitting over there. Let's see. Astacia and Stanley, 41,285. Stacia Stanley. Yeah, somewhere around here is where that thing was just rolling past. Guess that's Lamy, somewhere out there. Oh, it says Edgewood. Oh, I'm looking in the wrong city. Okay. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. There's some AAA meetings, if you absolutely have an hour. 7 o'clock, Friday night speaker meeting at Santa Fe Recovery Center. Over there. And 7:30, open discussion, St. Elizabeth Shelter. Friendship Club has one at 6. It's going on right now. Another one at the Friendship Club tonight, 7:30. Grupo, it's in Spanish. Let's see, there's also one at First Presbyterian Church at 6. It's going on right now. And on the holidays like this, they usually have marathons of meetings. So let's just see here. See the happy hour group. Great group, I have to say. And here's a map. I'm at SantaFeAA.org. I'm disappointed though. I don't see numbers, and usually a phone number up here, anywhere, would be great. Even in this listing of meetings, the main line number to AA is not there. I'll have to tell them about it. Let's see if I click on. No, just gives an address again, no numbers. And I looked at this earlier and I couldn't find any phone numbers, which was disheartening. Because, you know, here's the info. I don't know. Guess if we need to get in touch with them, we could use that. Or just call them. Anyway, let's look at that. So that little storm was right around here. But it wasn't necessarily enough green wrapped around that cell. But that looks like a tornado to me. We don't really get... Well, Albuquerque has gotten a few, but not really strong ones yet. Same as Denver. Same situation in Denver. Like I say, you got... Whoa. That's a nice line of storms right there. But the way that we have like a low sitting over here somewhere. But yeah, that's a nice concentrated line right there. And it's rotating counterclockwise at a very slow rate because of that low that's just sitting over here hovering. As you can see behind the low, it's all dry right here. and that may change if that high moves in, and it may just push everything back down, but we don't know until it happens. Here's another little storm just kind of hanging. Just kind of hanging out. We're getting ours. We're getting our fair share. But see, it's a very strange pattern to that. Here's another rain wrap. Now that one right there, see that? That's a classic. That's enough green around all that red, and there's no purple. Oh wait, here we go. It develops into a stronger purple. Yeah, that looks like it could be. See that? Right in there. Almost. I can't say for certain. That's a nice, pretty one though. Can cause damage, or sometimes they just real pretty. They get real pretty. They don't cause any damage. Real pretty like. Got some flooding happening over here, looks like. Starting to flood out a little bit. Colorado. Yeah, here's where we were looking over on the oh yeah. Yeah, this one especially. See this one right here? It's kind of separates. Did you see it? And it's wrapped in green. Not enough green, but that's a strong. What the hell? Just broke off. Watch this. Hey, Safari. 2 or 3 funnels. Who knows? It looks awful on radar. Don't know for sure if that's what's happening. But look at those. Oh man. Look out Oklahoma City. Look out Fort Worth. Look out Kansas, Wichita, Nebraska. Holy moly. And this little guy in Utah is just... Now that really looks like enough green to me to be a tornado. Wrapped around all that compressed energy. But I'm not a meteorologist. I don't know if that's accurate data. That's showing it, and that looks like a tornado right there. And some possible action in New Mexico. Here's a classic looking one in Colorado. See, there's nothing else around. It's a nice red dot, some green. It separates by itself. And some flooding action, it looks like. I'm not sure if that just broke out into snow in a higher elevation or if that's a ponding. I don't know what that is. Or seriously cool amount of air rapidly, which could, I don't know. We'll find out. And we got the robberies starting. Robberies are starting out. Gunpoint held up, Santa Fe. Haven't had one of those today. Been monitoring all day long. KOB app, get the app. Go to KOB.com, and you can get the app, or you can go to your store on Apple Store, and you too can do this. Basically, what we have going is what we have going on is a micro cyber unit. And a lot of you young techs or older techs, retired, whatever. This is Fix It Friday, and my name is Kayshawn, memesIT.com, Black Eye IT Productions. We want to do. We want to be. So, no, there's no money. necessarily set aside in Santa Fe, New Mexico for a cyber unit quite yet. However, the future looks bright, sunny, promising, and you may be able to do what you really like to do. If you're a geek, cyber units will be popping up all over the nation. Why not start practicing? Or if you just want to, if you're a geek and you just want to mess around with it. So I set up Google Earth, which I believe you can still interact with, drop pins, make little maps, little GIS. You can get ESRI, mapping software. They have free what they call shape files. All these different types of layers that you can incorporate into your map. You can create your own maps. So and also you can Google CrimeStat. It's a very small program several of my colleagues used in college. It was a free program back then. I'm almost quite sure. I'm going to check it out myself real quick here to find out if it's still going. Because it was a nifty little program. It was designed by a very intelligent man who was interested in mapping crime. And it got so good. It got so good to the ninja. I believe he's a brother. I may be wrong. But he was able to extrapolate data at a rate that he could tell where crime was coming from. Whatever it is coming to the light. Whatever it is coming to the light. Believe me. Please believe. Because it's all about helping people. Right? At some point, once you get everything, you got the cars, you got the bling, you got the woman, you got the clothes. I mean, how much more can you buy? You have the little spray-on boat sealer. You have all the channels. You got, I mean, what? And then what? Then what? And then you start living your life, right? You got everything you can do. You're complacent. Pleasantly complacent. What do? Right? Turn around and help somebody else. That's a possibility. Turn around and help somebody else. Tell them how hard it was. Tell them how rewarding it was. You know, share. You made it. Turn around. Share. Help somebody. It ain't all about the money. Time is worth more than money. Your experience, your knowledge is worth more than money. To somebody, to some people that are aspiring to get or travel or come close to or in the direction of the area that you went on your journey to success. So a lot of cool things happening. We'll keep you informed with the weather and the traffic. We can't wait to bring you some more information. We'll be trying to come to you as much as possible out throughout the weekend. But yeah, eBay having to answer for some of the things that have gone down. They're not. Nobody's liking that. Facebook catching flack about the listening feature. I think is great. Before they released that, here comes another accident. Before they released that, they were talking about being able to check when you go on to Facebook, check for malware. I thought, So there's lots of great things. We'll get back to it. We'll catch you in the night shift. KSeanMemesIT.com. Catch you on the flip.